Try again. Live stream isn't available. No. All right. Well, I'm probably live. Yo, what's up? How's the internet going, everybody? Big week ahead. Where's my OBS? I keep losing it. All right, wait. Let me do that. All right, bet we're live. I believe so. All right, what do I want open on my computer? I definitely accidentally closed something. Well, whatever. All right, let's get into the fucking chart. Let's get started. All right. We're looking at Bitcoin. It is Monday morning. It is June 12th of the Monday. Damn. It's already June. Can't believe it's June already. Let me show the Bitcoin chart. All right. We got our weekly close. That's not the weekly chart. We got our weekly close. We technically closed above the 21, which is honestly like the line to stand. Because if we close below it, then it means that the 21 stops trending down, or it starts trending down. It stops trending up. So it's not the end of the world right now. 5-day, same thing. We're bouncing off the EMA 55. Nothing super crazy. We're just kind of stalling. Volatility is still absolutely slammed to the bottom. So what does that mean? It means that nothing's happening, pretty much. Yeah, we're still holding level. I'll go into some more details on the Bitcoin chart later, or not the Bitcoin chart, but like all crypto and more like sentiment analysis rather than like true analysis. And then today we still have this whole thing playing out. Our pivot is 26,300, so still the same pivot. It's really only $500 away. It's something that we can get up to in a day, but there's a lot of FUD, so I don't really see it happening right now. And there's a lot of things going on this week, which I'll get into later. Like like FOMC and like stuff like that. Daily chart volatility actually starting to decline. So what does that mean? It means we could start seeing if once we do flip the daily pivot 26.4 right now, it's just gonna get lower and lower. Once we flip that and then Jule's about to get below 35, and that does set up a bullish signal. 12 hours already should be below 35, I think. Yeah, it is. So 12 hours already low. Oops. Let me grab my thing. 12 hours are already below 35. So 12 hour already has a setup starting to play out, or starting to like set up. It's more of a matter of just it turning up. So once we get that turn up, we could see a little bit of a bouncy bounce, essentially the top of the range. Depends what goes on. Depends how fast it is. I don't know. All time frames are still pretty boring. 4 hours. So 4 hour volatility is super declined. Like we're seeing volatility all the way down. We're seeing momentum move up, but it could start setting up a bearish setup. So we could end up seeing us like retesting 26.3, which would be the pivot point, and then rejecting, which wouldn't be ideal. Be upset, unfortunate, but I wouldn't consider anything a strong signal here. Trend is just down. Trend is down like every time frame. 1 hour and like 15 minutes specifically like looks pretty stupid when you have like this like massive move up 2% and then down 2% within like the next hour. Let's go back to 1 hour. Yeah, you have like some pretty boring price action. Just looks like shorts getting liquidated and then longs getting liquidated right after. Looks pretty boring. I mean, we're gonna look at funding in a second. Funding's approach reset. 15-minute, not really a clear trend yet. So not really a good trade. Although you could go long here if you were taking a trade, you could go long. But again, like that's a 15-minute trade where you'd look for a PMR or P exit. So I don't know. You need to play that right. I'm not giving any financial advice here. We're just all like fucking around. All right, charts are very boring. We're just waiting for this 2-day to play out where we break below. product today, where we break below the purple or we just stay above it. Same week, same idea. We got to stay above 24.5. All right, let's go to funding rates. Let's go to that. So funding. All right, well, probably needs to fix this bug, but whatever. Anyways, funding is at 0.00. Whatever. Funding's pretty relevant right now. If we go here, it should be like the same thing. Yeah, it's 0.004 again. If funding is negative, it's pretty bullish. If funding is above 0.009, it's pretty bearish. Otherwise, it's pretty irrelevant. It's not super interesting. So yeah, we're not really gonna talk about that. So is Bitcoin gonna go up or down? That's the biggest question. I have a bunch of tweets, a lot of different people's opinions. Wait, this is not really to do with it, I guess. All right, so let's start with Pentoshi. So Pentoshi, when Yurgo said, please give us 2 to 3 years of painful sideways and no hope like we have for 2018, 2020. And what is he talking about here? He's talking about altcoins. So this is total 3. Basically, all coins, not including Bitcoin and Ethereum. What is he looking for? He wants the market cap of all coins that aren't Bitcoin and Ethereum to go down to 210 billion. To put in perspective here, let me pull it up on my chart. Total 3. Let me pull it up here. It bottomed at 290 during when Bitcoin capitulated during FTX crash. It bottomed 290, and right now we're at 310. So he's calling for all the way down to like 200, all the way down to there, pretty much. And that's where he's going to look to start buying. And in all honesty, that level is a little bit ridiculous. It's possible, but I think it's a little bit ridiculous because, I mean, it really depends on if Bitcoin retests lows, which is possible. But if it retests lows, then alts start losing a lot of like faith in them. Let's go to the weekly chart. Then I can see it happening, but right now it just doesn't seem probable, especially with Bitcoin looking so strong. But it's not something you shout out of the question, but it's just so bearish right now for like no reason. When all we've done is gone sideways. Like, why would you be short something that is like he's talking about sideways, and then he's calling for it to go down another 50 or another 30%, which isn't really. I don't know. I feel like that contradicts itself a little bit, but I guess we'll see. Gainsy. Another interesting perspective. Bitcoin consolidated at 6K for a year before breaking lower. Kind of how, I don't know, a ton of alts consolidated this year and just recently broke support. Right, his legacy is at resistance and Binance and Coinbase are being sued. Don't worry, friends. Surely a spring will come. So he's right. If we go to the S&P 500, we are at like very key resistance here. And everybody's calling for a bull market. You're starting to see news call for a new bull market. And honestly, that's a really bad sign. Once they start calling for a new bull market, when we're at like this key level that we're not above, we're still below it. You have no reason to be bullish yet. Then it's usually not a good sign because usually that's when people buy into the resistance and then they get absolutely wrecked. Now, on the other hand, this chart does look pretty good also. Like EMAs have fully flipped. Like you got a full cross here. So I don't know. I'm bearish to start. I think we do reject, but I think the better solution is just sideways. Like there's no reason like we could drop 5% of the S&P and it's still not going to be like it's not the end of the world. Like you can't forget we're still in the uptrend. We still have higher highs and higher lows. Like I don't have a really good way to visualize it. But even if we reject here, we're still at in a little bit of an uptrend of higher highs and higher lows, which is still bullish, right? Fundamentally, we're in an uptrend right now. Am I bearish? I am. End of year. I think though there's no reason to be like majorly bearish right now. There's nothing to imply other than the fact that all right, yeah, we're super overbought. So momentum is going to relax. But even if momentum relaxes, doesn't mean that the trend will turn down. It just means all right, we might go sideways here, we might pull back. So I don't think there's a reason to be super bearish S&P 500. Bitcoin is on all right, so a lot of alts are actually like completely like in the gutter. Here, look at Link. What do I have that's breaking my chart right now? Is it this? are you breaking my chart? Why does it break the chart? Is it because I'm on log? All right, yeah, but look at Chainlink. This is the all-time chart for Chainlink. Look at it. So it was holding whatever $5 for a while, and it just broke below it. I mean, there's a lot of charts like this actually. All right, Aptos not a good example. Cardano is at 30 cents. All right, let's go to a better ADA chart. Let's go to the Binance chart. So if you look historic, like 30 cents was like, I don't know. ADA was like at this like key level here. It's just retested, but I think 30 cents was like the historical like insane number. I think it was right here actually, or 40 cents, and we're like completely below it. Pyre is back to its bear market lows. Binance is starting to retest the lows of like the bottom. So if it starts breaking, yeah, it's not a good sign. AVAX again, historical lows. It's right at it. Doge is at the historical lows. Uh, like everything's at very important levels. Not a lot has broken it yet. Matic is at that level. Uh, Rune is completely broken it. Rune is like completely like broken. It's key levels. It's supposed to hold it. It's done. Rune is one of those coins that are completely done. But you know, yeah, look at that. Rough. So yeah, and by the way, these lines on the Rune chart, I made these like back when Rune was like here. Like I made all these. So this is like 2 years ago. Like these lines have held like to a T. So it's like, yeah, Gainsey is right. Everything is. But it's also like Bitcoin isn't at that level. Bitcoin is at a really key level, which I'll talk about FOMC in a little bit. But until Bitcoin breaks, they're not going to break. But if Bitcoin does break, we probably see Patoshi scenario. It's pretty interesting. Now, Bull Trapper, I bought coin when Kramer said to sell and SEC sued them. No interest led in selling till 25. It's simple thesis. I don't think they will go bankrupt. It's TradFi proxy for shitcoinery and Bitcoin. Brian is bald. All right, so Coinbase. Coinbase is very interesting. Why? Because it is a down only chart also, just like every crypto. Let's open up coin. All right, but at the same time, it's like, do you really think Coinbase go bankrupt? Do you think they go to zero? They don't. And the reason why is because they have bags prepared for the scenario, and they haven't broken the law. They've only followed the law, and like like at the end of the day, unless they fully ban crypto, Coinbase doesn't go bankrupt. They might go offshore, but I don't think they're gonna. It really depends. I don't really think the SEC has that power to do that right now. I guess we'll see it. We'll see it play out, but they shouldn't have. Inverse, bro. This is a bullish perspective, which I agree with probably more. If people told you this was an AI stonk in a vacuum, you'd be mad bidding. But people don't tell you that. Obviously, this is the Bitcoin chart that I've been looking at, and what he's saying is, if this was like an AI stock, you would think that, all right, this is just another higher low, which reasonably it is another higher low. There is no like reason for it to look like it's completely broken down yet. And to be honest, it does look like a pretty bullish chart, realistically, outside of the fact that all the news is dog shit. Here, crypto ISO, sentiment is horrible. Maybe gets a snapback, rally versus risk. Big catalyst this week, keep an open mind. Shorting has been good, but price doesn't go down in a straight line. And yeah, he's right. So what he's saying is, even if we were bearish, like macro, even if we just hit our top, we can't go down only, even though like we've been going down pretty methodically. Usually when Bitcoin goes down, it's pretty aggressively. This has been a pretty slow grind down, and in like when Bitcoin's bearish, you have like these massive 10% candles, another one, another 7% candle, another 10% candle, and then you have like these very big candles, 10%. What is this, like 20%? We've had like, all right, we have had those, but then we keep bouncing up and down. So we're more like ranging. We're not like going like straight down. We're not like cliff walk. We're not like on the edge of a cliff and we're just fucking sliding it. We've been like grinding really slowly, and because of that grind, it's like, are we really gonna go down? Like it feels a lot more like bear sentiment because we've just been going down the last what is it, 2 months now? Yeah, the last 2 months we've just been grinding down. We've been done nothing, and I can understand why you'd be bearish now because it's like, all right, are we distributing? Is like what is going on? And alts are gonna feel by far the most pain because alts suffer from uncertainty. Alts do not work well when the market like doesn't know what's gonna happen. So again, like even if we are bearish, we're at this key level where it's like it'll go lower. Yeah, it might go lower, but it's like it's such a slow grind down. Like it's really hard to be fully bearish right now. If you be bearish when you just start seeing clean breaks, and then you're like, all right, well, clearly we've broken. All right, type of capitulation we've seen this past weekend is one I've been waiting to see. Yeah, so again, like sentimentally, we've completely capitulated. Like on alt especially, like everybody's like freaking out. While Bitcoin, Ethereum, just like they're just chilling. I haven't even looked at the Ethereum chart, but Ethereum's just chilling. Like it looks the same as Bitcoin. Maybe slightly more bearish, but not really. It looks like just waiting for Bitcoin more. Like it just more like everybody's freaking out, and it's more like we don't know what's going on. Now, keyboard monkey. I mean, wait, let me pull up a picture of this guy. Let me pull up a picture of this guy. I know he has a picture of himself. Like, wait, let me find it. Here you go. This is how this man looks like. Like, you're really gonna listen to what this guy says? Like, you're really gonna take financial advice from this guy? Well, not that anything's financial advice, but this guy is short as fuck, and you're really gonna like just listen to this man and be like, yo, this guy knows what he's talking about. Like, look, look at this guy. You're really gonna look. He's made all of his money from just like telling people like stuff, and then so basically he has like a paid group, and that's where he's made all his money from. And he literally lost his paid group like hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you're really gonna be like, yo, this guy is short as fuck right now, and you're gonna listen to this guy with his paid group who's only lost his money for. And I remember it being like a whole big deal because when Bitcoin first crashed, he was like super long when Bitcoin like crashed here, or it was one of these it was one of these like really big crashes. He was super long. He got absolutely wrecked for his we stand short king, and he got his pay group absolutely destroyed. So what do you expect is gonna happen? All right, I'm closing that. Closing all these. Trader main. Yeah, so like I was saying, CPI and FOMC. So CPI is Tuesday and FOMC is Wednesday. Mostly stables at this point. Better safe than sorry. So he does have a fair point. There's no confirmation that we're bullish yet. As I keep saying, we really don't have we have no confirmation until we like until momentum flips basically. Momentum is bearish and volatility is really low. So when the direction of the momentum does confirm, it's gonna be really violent, as I'd be saying. Do we know what direction it is? No idea. So it's better just to wait at the end of the day. Yeah, CPI, FOMC, big week again. Gonna be interesting. If if the S&P breaks up, then everything is gonna be pretty bullish. But I would expect sideways on both of them over the next week. That's my personal bet. Fu. Our favorite Fu. I need to save this. I'm gonna save this later. But Fu even tweeted. Well, ignore his text, but he tweeted this chart, and it's basically from 23 to 25. So basically, he's saying till the end of the year, or like let's say this is what is this October. He thinks we go up, and then we end up pulling back into the new year, and then he thinks we're up only. Now, do I think we're up only? I don't know, but I agree with this first part especially, where I think we're probably going to play out a bullish scenario, and then yeah, I agree. We probably need a deeper retrace, but we probably play out the bullish scenario, then we get a retrace till the end of the year, where everything pulls back, and then we end up going back to up only or whatever. Yeah, and then something interesting that happened. Kobe went completely off the internet. Now I think uh so at first I was like, wait, is he like bearish or something? How do we upload funny zero meme? I don't know. I think there's a way to upload. I don't know. I think there's a way to like get custom emotes. I don't really know how it works though. But anyways, Kobe, he was like, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's like a prophet of the crypto ego, and he ended up taking a mental health break. Like he's been pretty AFK from he's been pretty away from tweeting recently, and so he said, "Look after your health, friends. Good luck out there." And then he disappeared. So, and then he's also got the Goku Super Saiyan where he's about to instant transport out of this. So he's completely gone from the internet. Trying to kick a multi-decade internet addiction. So maybe he's trying to take a break. Maybe he's bearish crypto. I don't know. At first I was like, wait, what does this mean? But then I think he's just taking a mental health break. So good luck to him. Pentoshi, your job is to be as objective as possible with the information on hand. The problem is people trade coins they love, and they can't set these emotions aside for said coin slash token, and therefore they're unlikely to be rational and objective when trading it. Yeah, he's right. You got to be objective. So, yeah, don't be emotionally attached when you have to sell. When you should sell, just sell it. There is no like, oh, but look at what it's about making money at the end of the day. You want the BNB chart? I'll give you the BNB chart. But at the end of the day, it's about making money. So don't let your emotions get into your goal of making money. I'll pull up the BNB chart. It's terrible, actually. BNB USD. Yeah, I'll pull up the Bytes chart also. Yo, all right. So BNB chart, we're at some legacy support right now. Realistically, it's not the end of the world yet, but it could get into free falling, and I think it's probable with them getting sued. Like, there's like a massive just zone here where there's like, all right, we've not had any price action from $40. I remember when we pumped. This was like January 21, and BNB just exploded out of nowhere, like instantly, like did like a 5-6x. Now the issue with BNB is that it's super centralized, and that's a good thing for the price. Well, it's not an issue. Well, it's an issue with the chain, but it's basically tied to how Binance are doing. As long as and Binance aren't working in the U.S., so BNB has nothing to do with America at the end of the day. So it's like, how can you be bear something that is being fully controlled by CZ, one of the strongest people in crypto, most powerful people in crypto? Almost 30, nice. Bytes is a down only chart. I don't even want to look at Bytes. What is that? It's at 640. All right. Well, I don't want to look at it anymore. All right. Boom GPT. All right. So AI sparked the biggest tech rally in 2 decades. I think this is really interesting, but I think this chart isn't exactly accurate. Yo, fuck bites. But my issue with this chart is you have the .com boom, and you see all these like insane booms, and then you see this insane and then when it busts you have these insane pullbacks, but then you have still these massive uh like returns to the upside during this downtrend, and what that represents is in a downtrend you still have these major bounces. So at the same time we are having like a major bounce, especially due to like ChatGPT and like all this AI run, but at the same time, is it like similar to the .com boom where these are just like or bear market bounces that are like 10%, and yeah, like is AI just overhyped right now and we're just in a like an uber bear and we're just getting like these insane bounces because everybody was super short, and then all this new tech came out and everybody's like overexcited in the short term in this major downtrend, or is this an actual bull market? And we've seen probably just as many of these like insane rallies in a bear market where like look, you're literally minus 20% in like these same periods. So I don't know, it's just an interesting chart, but it doesn't really mean that we're bullish, even though you're starting to see all these news agencies, these news networks starting to be like super bullish. Like, it doesn't mean we're actually bullish. A16Z are choosing London. So A16Z are a venture capital firm. They are opening in the UK, like their own offices and stuff. This is facilitated by the UK's Prime Minister. So he's pretty bullish crypto, and he wants to bring crypto to the UK. So you like England. So he was this is facilitated by him. Just something super interesting. And also kind of disappointing how these venture capital firms have to move offshore into other countries. Vitalik Buterin. So Ethereum fails without these three important transitions. Yeah, UK not boomer. They have the new prime minister for the UK is this Indian guy. He's young. He's very savvy. Super interesting. So fills out these three important transitions. So the three transitions are here. I'll just go. It's L2 scaling, which is pretty obvious. You need to get those fees down. Privacy improvements and smart contract wallets. So the interesting ones were smart contract wallets and privacy. L2 scaling is pretty obvious. Like Ethereum's unusable in a bull market. Smart contract wallets. He wants them. He said they need to be like easier for normies to use, and then so your wallets are safer and you have like a proxy instead of just getting hacked directly. And then privacy concerns. So Vitalik's actually calling for pseudo-anonymous wallets where like not every transaction you do is fully available to the whole blockchain, which he said has something to do with like ZK. And I think that's super interesting. I don't know where he says it. Will come without the third. Ethereum fails because having all transactions available publicly for literally anyone to see is far too high of privacy sacrifice for many users, and everyone moves on to centralized solutions that at least somewhat hide your data. And I think that's yeah, I think I agree with that. That every like, look, I just want to move like $2, which L2 is not centralized dollar like Poly. I don't know, probably some ZK shit. Uh, but Polygon's not an L2. Polygon is not an L2. It doesn't. It's not. It's just an EVM that call themselves an L2. It's stupid. All right, whatever. But I think the privacy thing is pretty interesting, and I'm curious to see how that evolves in the future. All right. Chinese bank issues the country's first tokenized security on the Ethereum blockchain. Kind of sad how China are able to do Ethereum stuff and are starting to do Ethereum stuff in America isn't. Just another news thing where the US is behind again. Sounds about normal. All right, we're done. We're done with the news. All right, let's look at coins. Let's see what's up today. All right, Swee's up 10% today. Let's go. Oh, let's go. All right, and Aptos is up 6%. Cardano's up 5. Optimism's up 5. All right, so you have some bounces, especially things that were down like crazy, like Sui down 24%. You're seeing Metaverse getting absolutely wrecked. Unfortunate for Metaverse. I expected to continue getting wrecked for the week. And then what's up on the week? Oops. Nothing's up on the week. All right. Sounds about right. Sounds about crypto. All right, let's get into wait, let's go to the watch list. Let's see if there's anything more interesting. On the week, all right, so Pendle up, but they're down today. Damn, they're under 50 now. VPP. I don't know. So again, everything's pretty much wrecked. Let's look at how down things. Oh yeah, so everything that's down is basically Metaverse and NFTs. That's what it looks like. And I guess Solana and Matic are both getting sued. Metaverse. Yeah, nothing super interesting. More Metaverse and Rune because Rune sucks. Trump pulling up on indictment. Yeah. All right. Let's do my picks. All right. So let's add $10 for Bitcoin. Let's do our DCA of the day. All right. What's the math? It's still gonna be like 3.8 or something like that. 3.85. All right. All right. Add transaction. All right. Oh wait. I'm an idiot. Oh my. Well, I'm stupid. I meant to add $10, but I can't do math transactions. It's fine. This is fixable. I'm a professional at this one, Chief. All right. Nice. Yo, chill. Yeah, thanks. We're doing our $10 DCA of the day. All right, there we go. Add transaction fixed. Problem solved. Oops, I can do math. All right, we'll do $10 of ETH. I don't even know the math anymore. I have oh, there you go. 5. All right, bet $10 of ETH purchased. All right, big cap of the day is gonna be Lido. All right, what is Lido? It's Lido staked ETH. They were just like I was looking at the all-time chart and I was like, all right, this is like the median area where they were at 80 cents and they were at what was it, $6? Wait, what was it, 80 cents? Oh no, they were 45 cents and then at $6. And right now they're $1.80. And I was like, look, Lido staked ETH is basically a higher beta play on ETH or higher theta. I don't know, theta's fine. Higher beta play on Ethereum, and as long as Ethereum goes up, this is probably gonna go up. So as long as you're bullish ETH, there's no reason to DCA it as a big cap. Probably does just as well as ETH. So I don't know, what is 5.5? There we go. Look at that. I'm professional at this. And then micro pick of the day is ApeX. So what is ApeX? It's another decentralized, it's another DEX, but this one is actually created by the Bybit team. So Bybit recently had to go fully KYC due to the government on their ass about it or whatever. But basically they built this ApeX Pro, which is basically an order book, non-KYC decentralized exchange. And I haven't really looked into any of the valuations or anything, but I was like, Bybit, everybody loves Bybit, so this is my pick of the day. I'm sure it'll go up. Wait, I'm just curious, how's it valued historically? All right, and look at its historical price action. It's literally like been between 15 cents and like 60 cents. Yo, another Dex. Yo, I'm like I said, I'm just gonna like pick Dexes that have a lot of potential, and then one of them is going to be the 1000x winner, and then it's going to make up for all the other losers. That's the goal. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty interesting. And if Bybit are the ones advertising it, then it's like I mean, it's 10 million market cap, but then that's self-reported circulating supply. So only 4% of the supply is circulating. So fully diluted is 300. So it probably is overvalued in terms of circulating supply. But I just think it's the most interesting because it's made by the Bybit team. They're going to always advertise it. And Bybit are the ones always sponsoring all these different streamers. Like, for example, Crown, he's sponsored by Bybit, and he literally talks about ApeX that you can use it. And I believe it works similar to GMX, where you can get a percent of the fees when you lock up your Ape coin. So just an interesting coin of the day. So how much can I buy? Oh, I can buy like 50. Ooh, big baller. Never mind, not 50. It just gets lower. All right, add transaction. All right, so those are the picks of the day. What are we at right now overall? Overall, all right. So now we spent 160 on this account, and we're down $3, while the market's down 30% in the week, and this is day number 4. So fuck it, we ball. I think Pendle and Sweet are down the most. I think this was my first 2 picks, but I also picked them both pretty high. So unfortunate, and everything else is pretty much sideways. All right, we can close ApeX. Yeah. I don't even know what chain it's on. I'm gonna assume it's like Arbitrum or something. Whatever. All right, let's look at Fuddies. You're literally all stables. No, I know. Well, obviously, obviously. All right, so we got Fuddies. I mean, versus. I wish I could see these versus the dollar, because versus the dollar, these are probably down a lot more. But luckily, this is on chain, and we don't care about dollars, because 1 SWI equals 1 SWI. Amen. And I mean, they're like slowly getting delisted or bought out. I don't really know which. They have enough volume where they're slowly getting bought. And but one SWI equal 1 SWI. So it's fucking it's all okay. It's all okay. I can't wait for SWI to be at like 10 cents, and for me to keep saying 1 SWI equals 1 SWI. But yeah, so they're 115. Pudgy Penguins 4.3, just grinding down slowly, but it's okay. They're Pudgy Penguins. We will always love them. I wish I could. How do I look at their price? Let's look at average price. It's been like a slow grind down. Let's look at the last 30 days. They had with the Pudgy Penguins, they had like a blow off top. So now they're just coming after the toy announcement. So now they're coming down. All right, Goblin Arenos. I mean, if you want a Goblin Areno like minted for free, just what's it called? Create a unique, funny, or serious background. I will not be doing that, but if you want to do that, go ahead, have fun. It's the last superhero one. So they have the Batman Flash, and now they just have Gob Woman. Yeah, Sweet's leading the market. Yeah, don't say that. All right, Illuvium. So 2 things with Illuvium. 1, you can sign up for beta access if you go to this link. link.leavehim.io. Well, to be fair, I just gave him like uh what's it called? I probably gave him like something. But you can register for a beta access for Illuvium right now. Unfortunately, I'm fucking wait. Don't go to his link. How do I sponsor my own link? I don't know how to sponsor my own link. All right, I don't know how to do it. Anyway, is this guy part of the Illuvium team? He might be a part of the Illuvium team. Yeah, I think he is. Anyways, you can sign up for beta access through his link, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's an affiliate link. I don't know anything about the link. If you get scammed, my fault. But I take no responsibility. Do your own research. And I don't know. He was just showing some like the wingsuit, which I thought the game actually looked sick. I looked at this and I was like, wait, is this Fortnite? Like, I thought the graphics were actually pretty decent. Like, I was impressed. I mean, obviously it's an Unreal Engine 5 diff where here you get some audio. But obviously Unreal Engine 5 is like completely fucking broken. But I don't know, I was like, look at this. I was like, yo, this actually looks decent. I can't be hating on this. I mean, the game's probably gonna be trash, but them cheeks. You know, I didn't even think about that, but you do got a point there. All right, moving on. Ember Sword. So Ember Sword have what's it called? I don't know. This guy is like the creator of Ember Sword. He's literally the founder and CEO of Bright Sword, of Bright Star Studios, which is the creators of Ember Sword. And so they're doing a graphical overhaul. So apparently they're gonna make the graphics a lot better. I'm excited. They're working on customizable models, which I was watching this, which thought I look how fat. I saw titties to be honest, and I was like, oh, this is cool. What else are they working on? I don't know. All right, more quests. If you're an OG, you get a surprise. I just want to play the game. So honestly, if this means that the game's coming out like more, and I get more time to actually play the game, then I'm excited. You can also check out this interview with him if you're ever curious. I will not be watching that right now. And then last thing, so I saw this. This game actually looks like, yeah, Ember Sword actually looks like it might be fun. And then I saw this tweet and I was like, it needs good socials. I guess we'll see. So I saw this and I was like, GameFi Summer's coming. Let's do something together. And I see whatever Meta Merges, whatever D game is, never heard of them. And then Big Time, which we've heard of Big Time. Big Time's looking kind of trash. And I was like, GameFi Summer is coming? Is it really? But GameFi is like high key one of the most disappointing things because it turns out that emissions will always be greater than demand. So GameFi is pretty dog shit at the end of the day. And what does that mean? It means that this is a stupid post. That's all I have to talk about for this post. All right. I don't know what Midas Swap is, but if you know how to short it, just short it. Oh, it's an AMM. Hey, I love AMMs. I be buying Dexes every day on this channel. All right, fuck you, Midas Swap. Yeah, and that was it. That was all I had to talk about. Mid swap, yes sir. All right. Look at the pudgies, or not the pudgies, the fuddies. All right, I think how long am I live for? 38 minutes. Damn, that was a fast stream. All right. Yeah, Connect Fork. Lit stream. Yeah, I hit gym today. You know. I just get constipation from flexing too hard. But I don't know, it's chilling. Pretty yeah, best stream in crypto. I have nothing else to talk about. Looks like we're just gonna continue like going sideways until we make a decision. On God though, the camera doesn't do me well. This lighting is terrible. I swear. Like I be in the gym and I went to the gym today. Like I'm benching 155 today. Like I'm repping at 155, and then I was like, yo, I'm feeling good. And then I come back, and I feel small on camera. I'm like, fuck. I know 155 is not that insane, but it's more than I weigh right now. So, and I'm repping it. So it's not like I'm like doing light weights. But I don't know. Maybe I am just weak. All right. What else do I have to talk about? I don't know. What is it? A Monday? All right. Enjoy your week, guys. Enjoy work. Enjoy whatever you have ahead. I will go and play League of Legends or something. Yo, should I just stream on Kick and play League of Legends? We stand short kings. I'm not even that short anymore. W's though. Oh wait, there is short. I forgot. Yeah, yeah, he is pretty short. Unfortunate. Yeah, yeah, I should stream on Kick, but I don't know. We'll see what I do today. I actually somebody like, this girl texted me that she want to hang out. Should probably reply to that. I'll figure it out. Yeah, fine. That's honestly not even that bad. And you have a wife, so who cares? All right, I'm gonna end stream here. Adios, amigos. Enjoy the. Why not on YouTube, bro? Because YouTube is a trash platform, and apparently Kick pay you for streaming now. Like every hour you get paid. Like how to explain it? Uh, like they're literally paying like a salary. It's actually like I gotta hop on that Kick trend. But yeah, exactly. Socialism, exactly. Stream both. I just multi-stream it. There is something called Restream.io. I should hop on that. I don't know. We'll take a look. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Enjoy your lives.